90% of Cozumel visitors never leave the cruise port strip. Think about that. Fresh off a ship like Mariner of the Seas, 9 out of 10 people miss the side of the island that looks like it jumped straight off of a desktop screensaver. We're talking truly empty beaches where your footprints are the first. Natural tide pools so inviting you could float in them like a personal bath. And nachos so ridiculously good that they should come with a warning label. It's the Cozumel you dream of, not the one you see on postcards near the docks. We just spent one incredible day and a mere $30 on a scooter and stumbled upon this entire hidden world. Are you ready to ditch the crowds and copy-paste this unforgettable day? Hey there, I'm Pam, and this is Twists and Travels. We're all about making travel stupidly simple. Seriously, we cut through all the noise, the fancy jargon, and definitely the overamped, distracting music you'll often find in travel guides. Our philosophy is pretty straightforward. Here's exactly what we did and what it exactly cost us, and how you can replicate it or even do it cheaper. Today, we're practically handing you the keys to the exact route that took us from our cruise ship to a blissful massage under a swaying palm hut, and then straight to a plate of nachos we're still genuinely talking about in our sleep. No fluff, just facts, and a whole lot of fun. Let's go. Cozumel. If you look at a map, it's wonderfully long and skinny. The cruise docks and most of the tourist hustle cling to the busy, developed west coast. But then there's the wild east side, a rugged, untouched stretch punctuated by places like Punta Marina, the charmingly rustic El Pescador, sorry if I'm pronouncing any of these wrong, and about 10 other unnamed, unassuming bars that perpetually smell like grilled shrimp and salty air. The kicker? This pristine side has almost zero tourists around, and once you're out there, you'll find zero taxis waiting to venture that far and wait around. It's like a natural barrier keeping the masses at bay, and that's precisely where a scooter swoops in to save the day, making you the undisputed main character of your own adventure. A scooter fixes all the pesky problems. You can simply park it anywhere, right next to the waves, and you're never stuck waiting for an expensive, elusive ride back. Plus, the daily rate typically floats around a super affordable $30. All you need? One regular driver's license, no special motorcycle endorsement required. Just swipe your card, grab your helmet, and you're done. It's that easy. It gives you an unparalleled sense of freedom, allowing you to stop whenever the view catches your eye, or a secluded path of sand calls your name. If your ship ports at the International Cruise Terminal, step outside the cruise port and you'll be greeted by a chorus of friendly but persistent shouts, "Scooter, scooter amigo." It's part of the Cozumel charm, but trust us, don't stop there. Keep walking confidently past the immediate chaos and head about a block inland, and that's where the magic happens. The competition drops and so do the prices. Once you're in that cluster of rental shops, you only need to ask 2 crucial questions. Don't get distracted here. First, is full coverage insurance included? This isn't just a suggestion, it's a non-negotiable for peace of mind. Second, helmets for 2, because adventuring together means staying safe together. If either answer to these is a no, don't hesitate, just politely move one booth over. Now, if you go into Punta Langusta Cruise Terminal, be ready to head outside the terminal. But if you look, hidden away to the side by the escalators is a little rental company that we used on this trip. I asked how much, and they said 40 or 50 something. I said, no, how about 30? That's what we paid last time, just a few months before, outside the port area. He tried to get us up in price, but we stuck to our guns and locked in a fantastic deal. $30 flat for a zippy little scooter and 2 helmets for the day. Before you roll out, though, take a quick video of the scooter with the day and timestamp to document any damage so you're not liable. Be sure to take a picture of the gas gauge so you can return it with the same amount of gas. Easy peasy, and then just like that, we were off. Total paperwork time, about 7 minutes. It's truly a testament of how straightforward it can be when you know what to look for. All right, let's get you rolling. Ask the cruise guide what the easiest way is to get to Benito Juarez. If they look confused, just tell them you want to go to the wild side of Cozumel. You'll cruise past Cozumel town, then you'll take a crucial turn, swing a confident right onto Benito Juarez. That's your highway for the next 40 glorious minutes. Follow the signs, which are thankfully clear to Cadereyta Transversal. And I don't know Spanish, so sorry if that's wrong. This is the island's backbone, the one main road that slices straight across Cozumel. It connects the busy west side to the wild east. As you head eastbound, you'll initially catch the faint scent of salt and diesel from the cargo ships for about 5 minutes, a lingering reminder of the port. But then, almost magically, the scenery transforms. It opens up into a low, dense jungle, a canopy of green on either side, and this is your cue. You can confidently open up the throttle, feeling the machine hum beneath you, cruising comfortably at about 35 miles an hour. Now, the speed limit is 50, but trust us, the occasional potholes that pop up are excellent teachers of humility, so stay alert and enjoy the ride. About 12 miles later, the transversal road T-bones directly into the East Coast Highway. Hang a right here, pointing your scooter towards the serene call of Punta Morena. Your GPS might optimistically say 20 minutes, but on a scooter with the warm Caribbean wind whipping playfully in your elbows, it honestly feels like a blissful 8. The journey itself becomes part of the destination. When you see the ocean in the distance, you'll know you found paradise. Pull over there and stretch your legs for just a minute and see the little characters of the local animal life. Then hang your right and keep on going so you can get to Punta Morena.
He's just standing there. This is what the other side of Cozumel looks like. Usually the seaweed's not so bad. It must just be something this time of year. We went straight down Juarez from town. This is where it ends. And then we're going to go on down the road here, but we just need to stretch.
As you cruise, keep an eye out for Punta Morena. This isn't a spa, it's an authentic open-air slice of heaven. You can chill on the beach in a hammock, or for about $40, you'll get 30 minutes of pure, unadulterated relaxation. We felt like we were floating on a cloud. It's the perfect balance of indulgence and natural exploration. When the wind picks up and gusts through the fronds, the sound is incredibly soothing, like gentle rain on a roof. Pro tip: a lot of these places are strictly cash only, so make sure to bring cash just to be sure. And yes, US dollars are great.
I think I need this on film. Now the hard part.
The hard part is getting out of it.
Without flipping it over. You're not in it all the way.
I'm in it.
I don't think I can lay in one anymore, huh?
Probably not. Not without my help.
Well, I mean, I just don't even know if it'd be comfortable anymore. You can't get your legs up there?
I can't.
Oh, okay. Our view is a beautiful one.
Come out here and get a massage. This lady is amazing. It's the best massage ever. What's the name of this place?
Punta Morena.
There we go. There's her
Punta
shirt.
Morena.
So you got to come out here.
Wonderfully relaxed from our massage, we decided to have a Coke before we hopped back on our scooter. A quick 3-minute ride north, and we pulled over at a fun-looking place, El Pescador. From the road, your first impression might be a bit deceiving. Don't be fooled. Walk past the initial row of parked motorcycles, and suddenly paradise is seen again. It opens up into a beautifully shaded patio, and when you're there, you would absolutely, without question, must order the Nachos Supremos. These aren't just any nachos, they're a masterpiece. We're talking house-made chips, perfectly crisp, piled high with beans and chicken that taste like they've been simmering slowly since dawn, absorbing every ounce of flavor. And the cheese, oh, the cheese actually pulls that long, glorious string you always try to capture on camera, but we didn't. It's a thing of beauty. The price, $25, including our 2 icy cold Cokes for a feast for 2. Just one word of advice: eat them fast. The refreshing sea breeze, while lovely, cools the plate quickly. And congealed cheese, my friends, is sadness in edible form. You want that melty, stringy goodness while it's hot. We had a luxurious 3 hours before our scooter was due back, so we decided to keep dart hopping north, exploring more of this incredible coastline. It's the perfect way to spend those bonus hours, feeling completely unhurried. Our first spontaneous stop was at Playa de San Martin, a stretch of beach where the sand is so incredibly fine under your feet as you walk. It's a sensory delight, and the water here is often calm and inviting. It's these little authentic discoveries that make the East Coast so special. Our final thrilling stop was at the blowholes at Punta Chiqueros. When the ocean swell is big, it's an absolutely spectacular sight. Geysers of seawater shoot up 15 feet into the air, sometimes even soaking the road if you're too close. Unfortunately for us, we got there too late in the day to see the geysers. But I am sure we will be back, and we will take this road trip in reverse next time so we won't miss it. Each of these incredible spots is only 5 to 10 minutes apart on the scooter, making this kind of spontaneous exploration incredibly efficient. Imagine trying to do this in a taxi. You'd burn $20 just hopping between them, and then you'd still watch the meter climb while you waited for your driver to finish their siesta. The scooter truly liberates you to explore at your own pace. Let's talk logistics, because we promise stupidly simple travel. When we picked up our scooter, the tank was about half full. Our entire day of crossing the island and cruising the entire East Coast round trip only ate about 4 liters of gas. That translated into roughly a $5 fill-up. Our rental contract was until 5, and we rolled back in at a comfortable about 3 o'clock, giving us plenty of buffer time for those last-minute photos and a quick gas stop. So let's break down the total cost for this epic day. $30 for the scooter rental, $5 for gas, $80 for that heavenly massage, plus a $20 tip because it was the best I've ever had. $5 for the first Coke and $25 for the nachos plus our 2 Cokes. Grand total, a fantastic $160 for 2 people to experience an entire day of paradise. And that's even with our massage splurge. If you skip the massage, you're looking at just $60 for a full day of adventure and relaxation. It's an unbeatable value for the memories you'll make. All right, a quick word on safety, but don't worry, no boring lecture here. First and foremost, helmets aren't just a suggestion. They are legally required. We saw police officers at the transversal roundabout handing out 500 peso fines like they were handing out stickers, so don't risk it. Wear yours. Second, stick to the designated bike lane whenever it exists. It's there for your safety and convenience. When it disappears, which it does quite often, just hug the white line on the side of the road. Larger trucks will pass you, but they expect to see scooters and generally give you plenty of space. Third, and this is a game changer for your comfort, bring a bandana. Seriously, I wish I had. The dust on the East Coast, especially some of the unpaved stretches, tastes like chalk and has a nasty habit of lingering in your throat. A bandana keeps you breathing easy. And finally, a crucial tech tip. Download your maps offline before you head out. Cell signal drops pretty far between markers 9 and 15 on the highway. But just to put your mind at ease, if you head out of Cozumel City area on Benito Juarez, keep going till you see the ocean. Hang a right and just keep circling around. You'll end up right back in Cozumel. But a little preparation goes a long way to ensure a smooth, safe, and enjoyable ride. If you appreciate guides that give you the exact dollar amount instead of forcing you to sit through another drone flex montage, then do us a solid and smash that subscribe button. We've got many more cruise adventures and tips coming your way. I already did a video comparing inside cabins, which I'll link here, but the next one's going to compare balcony cabins across cruise lines. You don't want to miss it. Looking back, even on a perfect day, there's always a few small tweaks we'd make to elevate the experience even further. First, we'd definitely pack a dry bag. Those east wind waves, especially at some of the more rugged beaches, can sneak up on you faster than you think and soak a regular backpack in seconds. Keep your phone, wallet, and towel dry is crucial. Second, we'd absolutely bring Reef safe sunscreen. Regular lotion just isn't just frowned upon, it's technically banned on Cozumel reefs to protect the delicate ecosystem. And the locals quite politely remind us of this. It's a small change that makes a big difference for the environment. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, we'd get off the ship as early as humanly possible. Our early start was great, being one of the first to disembark buys you precious hours of cooler air, which is a blessing in the tropical heat, and truly empty beaches before anyone else rounds the bend. Imagine having those pristine shores all to yourself, with the soft morning light, pure magic. Got a Cozumel hack, a hidden gem, or pro tip we might have missed on our adventure? Drop it in the comments below. We're always learning too. The best tip will get pinned to the top, and who knows, we might just test it live on our very next loop of the island. So there you have it. For the cost of just one overpriced cruise ship excursion, you can completely transform your Cozumel experience. You can trade those soul-crushing buffet lines for exhilarating open road and feast on nachos that will genuinely rewrite your destination of cheesy perfection. Forget the crowds, forget the tourist traps, rent a scooter and point yourself east. Remember this, paradise in Cozumel isn't some elusive, well-guarded secret. It's just $30 and a short, unforgettable scooter ride away from the masses. We hope to see you on the road embracing the real Cozumel. See you in the next one. Bye now.